Hello sports fans, welcome to Super Sports Central. Today, we're going to be going over my Week 7 XFL predictions. So last week I had a record of 3-1, and that brings my overall record on the season to 17-7. So I was unable to get this video done before Friday's game between the Sea Dragons and Renegades, so obviously I won't be predicting that game, and the Sea Dragons actually ended up winning. Getting into the games that haven't occurred this week yet, we've got the Vipers hosting the Brahmas. So this is a game between two teams that haven't really been good this season. The Brahmas are 2-4 and the Vipers are 1-5. There's going to be some quarterback changes for each team. The Vipers, they traded away Luis Perez to the Renegades, and they still have Brett Hundley, but he's not going to be their starting quarterback this week. Instead, that will be former Baylor quarterback Jalen McClendon, and he will see his first action at quarterback for the Vipers this season. In fact, his first action as a pro quarterback. For the Brahmas, they've got three quarterbacks they could go with. They could go with Jack Cohn, who missed last week's game with an ankle injury, but he's going to be back for this week, and he's seen the majority of action at quarterback this season. The Brahmas, they could also go with Kurt Benker or Juwan Pass. Both played last week and saw their first action of the season. So we don't know about quarterback for the Brahmas, and really quarterback's a question mark for the Vipers, even though we know it's going to be McClendon starting. So the Brahmas defense, they've been really good all season long, especially their pass defense, which should make life hard for Vipers quarterback Jalen McClendon, who, as I said before, is making his first career pro start. And I've got the Brahmas riding their strong defense to a win in a low-scoring game, 13-9. And this is also a big game for the Brahmas, because if they can win, they will find themselves tied with the Renegades for second in the South, who lost to the Sea Dragons earlier today. Next game, we've got the Guardians hosting the Defenders. So on paper, this game should not be close at all. The Defenders are the best team in the league at 6-0. The Guardians are the worst team in the league at 0-6. The Guardians, they have played better, especially offensively with Quentin Dormady at quarterback, and he's going to be their starter once again, but that isn't enough for me to pick the Guardians. And Dormady and the Guardians offense have to face a great Defenders defense, a defense that is second in sacks with 19 and tied for second in interceptions with 7 on the season. So this one's pretty easy for me. I've got the Defenders easily winning 27-16. And the final game this week, we've got the Roughnecks hosting the Battlehawks. So this is definitely the best game of the week. The Roughnecks return home after 3 straight road games and also 2 consecutive losses. They now have to face a Battlehawks team, which is a tough test for any team in the XFL. The Battlehawks, they really need this game because of the playoff race in the North Division. So in the North, nobody's catching the Defenders to win the division. But there is a very interesting battle between the Battlehawks and Sea Dragons for the second spot in the division and also the second playoff spot. And since the Sea Dragons already won their game against the Renegades this week, the Battlehawks would need to do the same, so they will remain tied. This should be a tremendous game. Both teams have tremendous passing attacks. The Battlehawks have arguably the best quarterback in the league in A.J. McCarron, and the Roughnecks have Brandon Silvers, but they could also opt to go with Cole McDonald, and that might sound crazy for a team that's 4-2 and already has a great passing attack. But Silvers didn't have a great game last week, and Cole McDonald had a really good game last week, and he's already been used in a lot of situations near the goal line and designed quarterback runs, and he's coming off a game last week where he had 194 yards and a touchdown and 8 of 11 passing. So the Roughnecks, they could opt to go with the quarterback switch as they look to end their losing streak. But regardless of who's at quarterback here for the Roughnecks, I think this should be an incredible game. It was incredibly tough to predict. I've got the Roughnecks getting back in the win column with a 31-26 win over the Battlehawks in a fun, exciting, high-scoring game. So those are my Week 7 XFL predictions. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, turn on notifications to see almost any of the upcoming videos. I do my best to post as often as possible. Make sure to check out the community tab of my channel where you guys can vote on who you think will win this week's games. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, turn on notifications to know almost any of the upcoming videos. I do my best to post as often as possible, and I will see you in the next video.